morning, magandang umaga po. This is just a quick announcement regarding 9A tourist visa and SRRV visa. I'm getting a lot of questions about where is DFA, how do I submit my application for this so-called exemption letter, because the new policy says 9A visa and SRRV visa will be required to have a DFA exemption letter. So the question is, where do I get this? What are the documents required? What do I need to do? I have no idea. As you know, the Bureau of Immigration is a branch of DFA, meaning DFA comes up with a policy, then the Bureau of Immigration implements the policy. Some people, some of my viewers, say that if you have affiliation with like a relative, a child, or a spouse in the Philippines, you do not need an exemption letter. Well, that was the old rule. The old rule says that very clearly. But now, this time, there is no such thing. It says they will require exemption letter. So I don't know if that viewer was saying in the comment section that it was before this new requirement was implemented. I don't know. I also don't know if the new requirement just forgot to mention about those situations where you do not need an exemption letter. I sent an email to the New York City Philippine consulate. I still have not gotten a response, and this morning I sent them a second request. I have a feeling that they themselves, maybe including DFA who issued this policy, is confused. What can I tell you? I can't tell you anything right now but to call or email your local Philippine consulate. And do not be upset. Well, I can't blame you if you get upset, but if they come back and tell you more or less, we don't know what we're doing. They will never admit that, but we don't know what you're doing. But that is what is happening. Total confusion on this issue. Again, policy says SRRV visa and 9A visa will have to get DFA exemption letter. Not like the old rule that says if you have children or spouse in the Philippines, you do not need an exemption letter. This time they don't say that. So we just have to wait until a new policy comes out. There are also questions about quarantine. The requirement right now is you'll get quarantined for 7 days. 7 days. And then tested on the 6th day. That's in Manila and Pampanga. In Cebu, they say as soon as you land at the airport, they will test you, and you have to stay maybe 1 or 2 days while waiting for the result of that test. However, I heard that maybe only Philippine Airlines, but some airlines anyway, are still requiring a 7-day quarantine. That maybe it's because it's a national promulgation that you need that. But be careful, because when you have a reservation and then let's say you get completed in 2 days and you can actually get out, you may not be refunded the extra days. So make sure that's very clear when you talk to the hotel. Or even if they say yes, they may give you a hard time. It's so much inconvenience, I'll tell you, to travel the Philippines right now. Other question I received is, who is included in the balikbayan? The information I have is that only immediate family, mother, father, child. It doesn't matter if it's the father or mother who is a balikbayan, meaning American citizen but formerly Filipino citizen, or a child. Your child can even be the balikbayan, and then you are not. Still, as long as one of these members of the family is a former Filipino citizen, you're a balikbayan. The whole group, immediate family. That's what I know. The other thing too is, regarding this document requirement that you need to present. Remember, three possible documents: birth certificate from NSO or PSA, expired Philippine passport, or U.S. naturalization certificate. Again, some people are commenting that, oh, why do I need that? Because the U.S. passport shows born in the Philippines. But born in the Philippines is not necessarily a Philippine citizen. They're thinking in the United States, when you're born in the U.S., you're an American citizen. In the Philippines, you could be born, but if your parents are foreigners, you're considered a foreigner. You're not Filipino citizen. So the place of birth on the U.S. passport is not adequate to prove that you are a Filipino citizen. So you need to present birth certificate, expired passport, or U.S. naturalization certificate because it shows their former nationality, being a Philippine citizen. That will be acceptable. Old Philippine passport, the U.S. passport is not enough. So guys, this is just a quick update. If I hear any more about the DFA situation from either the Philippine Consulate or the Department of Foreign Affairs in the Philippines, I will let you know. Thank you very much. Please do share this with your friends, and I'll appreciate it if you could click like, and God bless. Make it a great day.